Hello, everyone. It's Nesrin Wisdom Visionary here with the Way Within Divine Messages YouTube channel, and we have an interesting day ahead of us, at least for the next few hours anyway. We are going to be doing the energies of the week. We're going to be doing an energy of the world, and then an energy or energies of a country, district, region, city, and that is your choice. You get to choose that. So I'm going to get started. I'm just waiting for Stacy Divine to pop up. I believe that she's almost ready to start. And so we're on. And I'm just going to get to Stacy Divine's reading. I'm just writing in a little bit for Stacy so that she knows. All right, let's get going. Everything is hopping along here. Okay. Stacy Divine, she likes the Starseed Tarot, so I'm just going to go with what she likes. Whether or not I'm going to get another deck, let me just see if I feel another deck today. For Stacy Divine. We always do a reading for Stacy Divine at the very onset. I do put all of the videos in timestamp, so I'm letting you know that, oh, there she is, our lovely Stacy. Thank you for joining us today. Glad to see you. So you do want the Starseed Tarot then, right? Correct? Okay, let's do it. Your favorite. Awesome. All right, here we go. Stacy Divine reading for the week of August, I believe it's the 13th today, correct? And then it goes into, actually no, Stacy's reading is for today, but the energies will hang out for a week. They do hang on for a few days. So I'm just really curious. Well, of course, yeah, I agree. Oh, look. Oh, no, I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to wait. Sorry, I had a couple cards pop out, but I kind of wondered whether or not they were upturned from the last time, so I didn't take them. So a reading for Stacy Divine. Today's date is August the 13th. Now, these cards are not reversed. By the way, I'll show them to you. Oh, look what's popped out. Come on. Hello. Starseed on the inside, meaning you're taking inventory and basically you've accepted who you are and you're getting to work expressing who you are to others. You're not allowing yourself to belittle yourself anymore. You're really going for gusto now and believing in who you are as a starseed on this planet. And lo and behold, and I really love this card, Stacy, for you. This is a peripheral, but I'm really happy to see this. You're celebrating. You're celebrating yourself. You're receiving love from other people. You are saying thank you for that love. You are sucking it up, so to say, in all the best ways possible. But yeah, it's the ten of chalices. So you've come to the end of an epoch. You're ready to do your work. This is a peripheral. Okay, let's see what the actual cards have to say. Your story from last year through to a little bit beyond. This is a really big, huge, humongous deck, and it takes a bit to shuffle. They're not the easiest cards to work with. The energy is amazing on them. I'll put in the description below for you and for others who are joining us today so that they may partake of the deck. I know that one person has already bought it in our group, in our Soul Light tribe. All right, this is taking a little longer today. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do the things I need to do in order to make them happen. Stacy, how was your week? Are you doing good overall? Just a general statement. You don't have to give me any specifics, okay? Are you doing great? Oops. That looks interesting. Let's just see here. Where are we going with the energies today, left or right? I'm going to the left. But how are you doing this week overall, generally? Good? Positive? A little bit more of a flow. Yes. Okay. So last week was rough. Oh, by the way, I'm going to mention this again, but the solar eclipse that we just went through yesterday and prior to that, the day before. So we had the 11th and the 12th. Today's the 13th. So basically speaking, a lot of the people in the Solites tribe had gone through stomach aches, headaches, body pains, elimination. I'm being polite when I say that. Yes. Stacey's so polite in the flow or the flow. Yesterday was something else. Yeah, it was. It was a lot of pressure on the system from the energies that are influenced by the solar eclipse, and everything is. I believe there's also an alignment of something like 6 to 8 planets. Don't mark me on it. Go to the internet, find out the information, because I'm not a person who works with astrology. I'm a numerologist. But it would be advisable, then you can kind of see what the effects were and how it affects the system on a spiritual level. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we still have your Four of Orbs, Stacey. And the reason why I'm looking at the bottom of the deck today, because there's still some past stuff to deal with. You're not through the so-called hourglass just yet. You're working towards it. This is at the bottom of the deck. So I don't even know what the significance of the bottom of the deck, because I don't really work with cards when I do quote unquote client readings. So you can interpret it the way you want. Yep, and planets aligned. Yep, there's a lot, and Schumann resonance, and who knows what else. Go look it up. So why am I getting moisture and warped cards? I got a picture of warped cards. So please do not leave your cards that you're working on right now anywhere near moisture. Make sure that they're protective, wrapped in some kind of absorbent natural fiber, and put in a safe plastic container or a sacred place of your choosing. The reason for saying this is I'm seeing warped cards. Don't ask me why. I'm just saying. So positive, non-distracted thinking. You can see that there's an orb at the bottom there underneath the individual. You've gotten this card a lot, actually. So it's just telling you to go within to deal with your darkness, and slowly, slowly. And it is the Four of Orbs. So you're working at a foundation of learning how to be positive, how to let go negative thought forms. You are allowing yourself to allow the positivity, light, and lighter energy come in. You had a water leak. Did your tarot cards get like harmed at all? It's a little concerning, actually. I don't want your new cards affected in any way. Okay, so getting back to this. Hello, new people that are here. We're doing a reading for Stacey Divine. It's to crack open the energy. She gets one every week. She is my wing person, and this is what we do before we get into the big stuff that's happening after Stacey's reading, which is the energies of the week, the energies of the world, and then we also do a country, city, district. By the way, you guys get to choose. No, thank goodness. Yeah, but I just want you to be aware. Yeah. Oh, just the box. So the warning here is, Stacey, the warning is make sure you put it in a airtight container. It's just a warning because that moisture could be lingering in the air. Don't ask me why. It's just a vision and a download. I'm just giving it to you, okay? It's coming from source and from the guides. All right. We have karma. What you're dealing with right now is karma, and lo and behold, the card at the split. So when working with karma, I'm gonna put this out to you, Stacey, because I know you. You need to dip into that past life we talked about. You need to read the biography of the individual, and you need to see the parallels that are active in your life. Okay? Can you do that? Because it's really important that you do that. All right? And then this is just saying that therein lies the environment is pushing you to go deeper on your stuff, and how you can translate what you get as we talked about this card earlier, is put it into your cards. Literally put it into your cards, the dark and the light. Okay? It's beautiful. It's a good reading. So the karma that you're dealing with is from, yeah, but I need you to do the research on that one past life for now to see what patterning you can garner from the individual. Okay? You know what we talked about. You know who the individual is. Okay, last but not least, this is the last split before we do a complicated Celtic cross. Oh, okay. There's a bit of issues to take out. Not too much. Big cards. Not an easy task. Okay. Whew. I'm having fun today. Yes. There's the yes, ma'am. I hope you enjoyed the process. It took me a while when I was researching mine. I started in 2013-14 and it's still ongoing. And now, lo and behold. So, all right, let's do this reading. I don't know if you're feeling dizzy or whatever have you, but I'm getting a little bit of dizziness. So maybe you haven't had enough sleep. Boy, these cards are too big. I can't even fit them on the table. Just gonna have to do the best I can. Oh, nice. Yay. It's a good reading. Really good reading. And I'm gonna my coffee over here. Oh. Ooh. I just got the chills up my spine. I think your grandpa's here. There's a portal to another dimension. Ooh, there's no homework for you. Ooh, I like this. You don't get any homework this week. I will. I know. I will. Yes. Dizzy. Not enough sleep. Oh, poor girl. I feel for you. You need sleep because if you are continuing this, sorry, I'm just going to give you a warning from source, from those that are with us today. I'm getting pain in the bottom of my right leg, close to the ankles, but at the back. I don't know if you want to confirm that at all. So you need to carve out, like you're carving out for yourself in your artwork right now, you need to carve out your health time, which is sleep, rest, and meditation. Eating good food, not rushing. There's the release in the throat. Oh, Stacy, doing some clearing here. Oh, okay. So I need you to rest because in order to ascend, now I'm going to read this because it's all about this. Let me get this through and then we'll go back to the physical. Okay. So you're going in and doing a lot of reflection right now. I'm going to try to ground that dizziness for you, but you still need the rest, but I can at least do some grounding work. Okay. Do you have any hematite on hand, by the way, Stacy? Hematite, tourmaline, shungite, smoky quartz, anything of those types, or even, as I said, black tourmaline. Obsidian is also a good one. All these. I want you to put them around you, sleep with them under your pillow, because you're ungrounded. You're floating a little too high, and I need you to rest and come back down to planet Earth. This energy took us really, really far high. All right. So get grounded. Go for. I'm feeling pain. You want to cry. I know it's a lot. You're overwhelmed. I feel that. I feel that intrinsically. My heart goes out to you. Don't make me cry, okay? Oh, I've been doing enough of that for myself lately. Reflection, going in, doing the inner work. Journaling, writing, doing your cards, writing, any form of expression. Go in your car, and I had this download. Go into your car, roll up the windows, and have a good lively scream. Let it out. You need a private reading. Oh, okay. Do you know how to do it? I don't know if you do this, but link if you can. Hello, I'm Janelle. Stacy, can you direct her, please, to the description in the video? Any video I have has a description for a link tree. In the link tree, June list is, and this is Orinda. If you could do yourself a favor and just send me an email through the Proton email, mark out the time and date that, or we can discuss it first and then you can mark out the time and date. So the proton mail is there. It's in the link tree. And also we have a 30-minute, sorry, Stacy, I've got to go here. 30-minute, 45-minute, and a 1-hour reading. It depends on how much you want to pay and how deep you want me to go. The longer the reading, the more information I can garner because I have more time to get into the depth of what needs to be pulled out from your subconscious. So June, I can't see the name properly. I'm sorry. I'm a little, my eyes, it's Orinda. Junel, I think it's Junel Orinda. So could you kindly do that? Can you confirm with Stacy that you have at least found the link tree in the description of this video or the link tree in any of the videos? You can even, anyway, it's in this particular video. All right. Thank you so much. I look forward to conversing with you for a reading. And trust me, I've got more than 35 plus years of experience. We will discuss your questions and everything you need to know. I'm going to get on with Stacy's reading right now. So I'll leave you to that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Blessings to everyone and blessings also. Please send some love to Junel Lorinda. Junel Lorinda. It's a beautiful name, by the way. I really like it. Thank you. Okay, please send some love out to Junel Lorinda. All right, let's get back to the reading. Starting the reading, this is where you're at right now. You're going in and you're doing reflection, Stacy. Okay. Overcovering that is Luna, decision making. People see you making a lot of decisions about your life, where you're going. You're going inward, you're contemplating, you're ruminating, you're navel gazing. You need to do more. Stacy, you need to do more of this, please. You are on top of a beautiful, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, a pile of shite. Needs to be looked at, dug into, because therein lies all the potential inside of that. Now, we also have the card here of the Great Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. But to me, it's, you've done this with me before. You've done the layering technique in the meditation classes. So you're going into your atom. You know how to do this now. So as you dig into your pile of shit, you're going deep to find the gift. Remember to ask your questions. You know how to do this. Anyway, I'll come back to this card later. So this is where you're at right now. You're doing the Four of Flames because you're doing your cards and you're being creative in all the respects that you're being creative. You're laying down a foundation for a new creative life. I had a vision the other day, so I'm getting a lot of pain in the throat. I don't know if it's Junel or if it's Stacy Divine. I do pick up on people's pain. I'm able to go inside of the pain in order to be able to help you pull out what is needed to be dealt with in the moment. So Janelle, can you subscribe, please? And yeah, at least do that so that you're in touch every week to get the lives. There's also going to be more coming out. I would also suggest in the interim for Janelle Lorinda is to go into the playlist. There are 4 videos. If you could do the math, that is given within the videos for your universal year and your personal year. You can find out at least that much before your reading. Okay? Oh, it's not mine. Okay, so it must be Janelle's. Yes, make sure that you subscribe, Janelle, please, if you could. And make sure you put a like. It helps the algorithm, but it also gives you a connection to the next video that comes out every single Thursday. So, Four of Flames, releasing new foundations in creativity, passion, and spirituality for you, Stacy. This is where you're at. This is what's happening over the next few weeks. It's a development in process for you. I am excited for you. This is a positive. 8 of Orbs. Part of going in and doing your creativity is also looking at confusion, distraction, issues of the past, the family line, the bloodline, your past life karma. This isn't an easy path for a starseed, but it must be done to come out the other side so that we can help others. It is what you do now that changes your future, that raises your energy, that puts you on the path so that you may then become the beacon of light that helps others whom you meet on the path. Sorry, that's channeled. I may not remember that later, so make sure that you check in, double check, and re-listen to it. So Eight of Orbs bespeaks of you taking a look at you're in a forest, it's dark, there's a little bit of reflection from the light above, the water, emotion, okay? Orbs is also the mind. So you're seeking, you're going into the light within your emotional subconscious self. Hard to describe, not so easy to do, but doable. You're looking at the shite, the caca, the crud, the stank, the stonk. It's time to look at the shite because what comes out of that are your cards, your deck. You have to not only have beautiful cards, but you got to have some dark cards too. And that's what's going to come of this work, Stacey. Okay? Well, you're going to be working with other people. Lo and behold, I'm going to let you know I do have an editor if you need one. Just leave it there. I also have connections because I'm in the book writing industry. So the Three of Chalices is you finally allowing other people in. You're working with other people in tandem, groups, connections, emotional trust between peoples. Okay, this is beautiful. This is where you're headed. So next 6 months to 1 year, the potential is using your past to create your future. Just releasing. I love this card. This is you in the moment. So you're the great wheel of fortune moving forward. You have the proton, the neutron, the electron, and the atom in the center. Go in, get her done, do your layering. Okay, by the way, I also do meditation technique. I will not be posting the meditations until after October. They are being prepared, edited, and readied. I have paid an editor to film them all in the late winter, early spring, and they are being prepared for Patreon. So you will be able to have access to the layering meditation. There are 15 in total. If you want to do the course class meditation, the Way Within meditation course class, it's coming. It's not available yet. I'm just letting people know about it. Stacey's already done one of them as part of our camaraderie, our connection, our working together. So anyway, I'm just saying, you know what to do. Go in and do the work because it's going to be valuable to you. Sage of Crystals. So let me just say this. You're going to be helping a lot of people in business later on down the road. Sage, meaning you have learned everything that there is to know. Okay, it's the highest card within that suit. It's the Sage. So this is what the external environment is pushing you to do, is to learn more about money, finances, saving, your own business practices. But at the same time, you're going to master it. This is where you're headed, is mastery, self-mastery. Beautiful. The Chariot. Everything is, you don't have to fear a thing. You're on course. You're on course, Stacey Divine. You're on course. Now, you're getting a lot of eights, and you know very well who you are. You're a piece of eight, so lo and behold. Eight of Flames. Now, there's a portal here. I liken it to one of these UFO portals or time dimensional portals. Where you get your inspiration artistically and spiritually is from dimensions beyond. It is your livelihood, Stacey. Without that connection to source, the guides, the ascended masters, the angelic realm, those that have passed on, your grandfather, your totem animals, and those that have passed on as well. This is your bread and butter, my dear. Not in a negative way, but this is who you are. This is what's going to make you, it's what you give and then you receive it on a material, monetary level. That's just the energy exchange that you're supposed to go on. okay, who you are. And here is the last part of this reading. So a year's hence is ascension. You're on your path. You're growing. It's ascension. Period. End of story. There's nothing more to say. But you've got to do the work now so that you can get there. It's by doing this somewhat, I think, that you think it's not, but you think it's scary. It's not. Diving deep to find hope and clarity, which was last week's. So we're still a little bit on that energy right now. Okay. So good reading. Incredible reading. A lot of high suit cards here. Let's have a look. Oh, I didn't read the Hangman. Yeah, you've done quite a bit of work. There's a little bit more to do. But not too. Oh my God, look at this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana out of 5. And you have what? Crystals, sage. So mostly high cards, so you're really on your route right now, okay? So reflection, the great wheel, which is the atom as well, Luna, the moon, ascension, the highest aspect, the chariot, movement, the hangman. This is in the past, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Unbelievable, Stacey. You're rocking and rolling here. High five, congratulations, thumbs up. Bravo, prima. I'm not Italian, but I understand Italian language. So that was a great reading. I'm just going to pull an oracle card for you. Holy moly, yeah, hello. My throat hurts so bad. Who is it that is in such pain? My heart goes out to you. You need to keen, you need to cry. You got to let it out. Do some weeping. Let it out. I'm here for you. I'm sending you energy from source. The highest of the high, the most beloved at this present moment in time. Just let it out. Have a good keening cry. Whomever you are out there, please, I implore you. You're going to feel so much better afterward. All right, let's do an oracle card. Stacey, what oracle card do you want me to do? Inner child, self-care, angel ask cards. What do you want me to do? I'm waiting for you. Cold coffee. Stacey, what card deck? I got a number of them here. We can do self-care, angel ask, inner child. Okay, well, you have to let me know, Angel. Okay, that's a nice deck, I know. It's got 3 piles, just so that you know if you've never used this before. The first pile is rust colored. That is the issue. Second pile is yellow colored. Angel cards, yeah. Beautiful. Yes, I'm on top of it right here. So the yellow pile is the timing. Okay, this is the purple part of the deck. It's a yes and no. I'm not great with yes and no. I've told weeks now. I'm not like, yes and no. What is that? But let's see what we get. Okay, so the first deck that we're going to shuffle to get the situation at hand for confirmation is the rust part of the deck. I'm just shuffling now. I don't know what I'm going to. Oh, I already just got 1 card. Need 1 more, please. Need 1 more card. Thank you. At this present moment in time, thank you. 2. 2 have been chosen. I need 1 card from this deck. It's the yellow one. I only do the flip. Whoop. Ooh, okay. I only do the flippy thing that some of the readers do. I'm an old world reader. I like to take it as it comes because everything is been given through a linearity within the deck. I'm an old world reader. So I'm doing the flippy. All right, whatever term for this particular one. Whoever is here, welcome, welcome. It's Nesrin, Wisdom Visionary, here with the Way Within Divine Messages. We're doing a reading for Stacey Divine. She's my wig person. She gets a reading every week. It is an exchange that we do. I'm going to be heading into the energies of the world very shortly. Thank you very much for joining us. So this is almost done here. Oh, come on, just give me one card. One card. One. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh, okay. Stacy, there's a situation here. I don't know what it's concerning. It's not my business, but I'm going to tell you the energy surrounding it, and you're going to go in and deal with it on your own. Listen to your intuition. There's something you need to listen to your intuition on. It's up to you what you decide regarding what it is that comes up, whatever it is for you. It's going to be within the next few weeks that you make this decision, whatever it is for you. The answer that I have at the moment is unlikely. I don't know what this is concerning, but the answer is unlikely. All right. So that is the oracle cards for Stacy Divine, our Break the Ice reading that we do every week. Now I'm heading into the energies of the world. You're more than welcome, Stacy. Thank you. Never easy, but always doable. Stay on the path. Focus, focus. Carve out that time for your creative, emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical self. Okay, you deserve it. You need it. You are number one before anyone else. Because if you don't have the energy, you cannot give to others. That's the message that I'm getting that's coming through as channeled. Okay, you are number one right now. All right, the world. What deck should I use for a reading for the world? I might just use the Diaz deck this week. I like the Diaz deck. Do we have a confirmation on Diaz for the world, everyone? Whoever is here. Okay. I'm just, I'm in mode of getting a download here for the world. Oh, thank you for such a lovely reading. You're more than welcome. Yeah, the DS deck? Okay. DS, D-E-E-S. It's not Diaz, but it's DS. It's kind of like my name. Soft S. For all those that are present, welcome, welcome. I'm going to shuffle one more time. There's a lot of distracted energy in the world today. Like people can't focus, people can't settle, people can't ground. What is this? The word itching. What are people itching about? I'm asking for downloads, please. Highest the high, the most beloved angelic realm, Archangel Michael, Ascended Masters, Arcturians, my guides. Please be present at this moment. I've already opened the circle already, but I get a sense of peace, though. Even though there's this, on the one side, agitation, the other side is peace. How do we want to interpret that, please? Okay, I got a card that popped out. Impression. It doesn't have any cards around it. 37, 3. Celebration, 7. Okay. Interesting how we have itching and we have peace. 3 is the joy, is the expression, is the love, is the cornucopia, is the going out and celebrating, expressing, celebrating, enjoying. The 7 is faith, hope, joy, but of a peaceful nature, of a more grounded, connective, aligned nature. Put the two together, you get 1. 37 adds up to a 10 minus the 0 is a 1, which is a new beginning. So this information for the world as of today and beyond is a new impression on how to live within the world at this time. It is through joy and peace. I love it. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm just getting waves of pure love. I hope I don't cry for the amount of love that I'm getting right now. It's very, very beautiful, by the way. So people are going to be receiving this peace, this joy, this ability to celebrate at this time. Oh, whew. Powerful energies today. Okay, I'm asking a reading for the world at large today, August 13th. Takes a little while to get there. All right, we have insight. People are going in and they're having great downloaded insight today around the world. The earth, all those on it, all forms of energy are having insight and they are communicating. The externalized world is communicating to each other. You're going to see a lot of news. You're going to see a lot of people who do influencing. Yes, hello, whomever is here, welcome, welcome. We're doing the energies of the world right now. I'm Nesrin, Mr. Visionary. This is the Way Within Divine Tarot, energies of the world. We just started the peripheral. So energies coming from the externalized world are asking you to communicate what it is that you have discovered within. So everybody, anyone who's watching, those that are here, okay? Your findings need to be expressed. The externalized world is asking you to communicate your deep internal, emotional, spiritual, and intellectual findings. Beautiful. Somebody needs to cry a little bit more. You know, I need some methane tears here, or some, you know, what is the smell of chlorine bleach? It has a smell to it. Ammonia, the ammonia tears. When I cry, when I deep cry, I get that smell of ammonia. Everybody's different. That's just me. But you need to go deep in. Peel that banana, peel that onion, peel those layers into your atomic structure, your DNA. Some issues too. I'm going to do a complicated Celtic cross for today. Oh, wow. People are contemplating new beginnings here and endings as well at the same time. Somebody's got a bit of heart pain in here. Don't know who it is. I'm just saying it's on the right side, so it's male, having to do with male, father, lover, brothers, somebody who's male. Could be an uncle. I'm getting an uncle. Don't know who the uncle is. Could be the past. I'm getting it on the right side, which is it's really male. Also some clearing in the throat at the moment. A lot of blue. We do have a bit of a story today. There's that card again. Yeah, okay, awesome. Ooh, interesting reading. Not a normal, but definitely an interesting for the world. So, the world is thinking about new ways of, this is it. So schooling, education, government, social programs. We have monetary economics. We have interrelationships between countries. We have people communicating within countries about issues within countries, cities, districts, areas. People are thinking about how to change what it is that is happening, that the information is coming in and people need to start mulling it over, thinking new strategies, new ways of making their country their own. Because let's just say the powers that be are not doing the job, quote unquote. So the people are thinking new ways. Okay, it's gorgeous. I love it. Oh, I love it. So people are looking upon the world. Everything has come to a complete standstill. And I've heard words like crazy. I've heard like off kilter. I've heard upside down. I've heard words like what the H is going on, you know, what the F is going on. There is a delay in the world. Things are not moving forward, both internally for people in the world and externally outside in the world. So people are seeing the world as what's going to happen next. I have no idea. I can't even predict the future. So people are a little miffed, upset, frustrated at this particular time. Now this is making total sense. The past is about broken power. So here we have broken power in the past. Well, guess what? The powers that be that have not done what they said that they were supposed to do are breaking apart and falling away. Sorry, the Irish is coming through. I'm getting a channel with Claire. Claire is one of my main guides. She's from the Potato Famine era in Ireland. She is a no-nonsense guide, tells it like it is without emotion sometimes. So, yes. Now, the 3 can be celebration and harvest. 6 is another celebration and harvest, but it's one of community. And then you add the 2 together and you get a 9. So this card is a card of power. So it is the downfall of the old power and the rising of a new. So the old has had its cycle, the new shall arise. We don't know what that is. This is a card of the past. Right now, let's just say this. People want to contribute to the world in a new way of making people. Young people are not getting jobs because let's just say, I'm going to be blunt, but I'm going to be circumspect in my bluntness. There's a lot of people that have been invited into a lot of countries that are usurping the ability for the local individuals who've been there for aeon, years, hundreds, thousands, from getting work in their own countries. Now, we're not going to blame anybody, but the system has to change, or the way in which this is happening has to change. So people are going to create their own. They're going to gather together and create something completely different where they don't have to rely on the ship and the state. And I say that politely. The ship and the state is the externalized, powerful world that thinks it controls us and what we decide and what we want. We're connected inwardly to source. It has no hold on us. We choose for ourselves energetically what is right and wrong for us that comes through our downloads. So we are going to be setting up the new. For us, for ourselves and our communities as we choose. Okay? Positive. Currently, let's say within the next 6 weeks or so, it's a little bit of confusion here. People are running around like chickens with their head cut off, thinking that, oh, we're going to have a WAR, or we're going to have a BOMB, something's happening negative. The NEWS is trying to give us, negatives. None of it exists. It's a tall tale being told to us to keep us in check. So what we have here is confusion. What we have here is the wasting of energy in one's own life. You don't have to go there. Don't let it affect you. Don't go there. All right? So let's say next 6 months to a year, you're searching for something new. How can I create the new in my life on this planet? The planet is looking for something new. Not looking, I mean, it knows what it needs to do, but it's going to inspire everyone to start searching for something new. A new way of being upon the planet. A brand new, these old words don't work. What word can I use, please, to express this? A new way of being. A new way of expressing. A new way of interacting. We're searching from the old that blocks us to something new in behind it. So this is 10, new beginning. Okay, search, depth. It's also meaning spiritual depth as well. All right, so the world is having us communicate. Communicate with your brethren, your brother, your sister, your mother, your lover, your husband, your cousin, your aunts, your uncles. If you can't do that, it's not part of your story. Find community. Don't go searching for it. Just express yourself as you are, be who you are, and you will bump up and meet new people who mirror that which you are energetically at this time. So you're talking, maybe you're a YouTuber, maybe you're an influencer, maybe you're a vlogger, you're a blogger, maybe you're out in the community, maybe you're at markets, whatever. You're talking, but you're not pulpitting. You're just being. You're being yourself. You're just expressing who you are, and other people are listening. You're a lighthouse. All those that are here, you know what's going on. Clearing of the throat. The externalized world is going to, oh, you're going to love this. If you watch the so-called fake news, it's going to be giving up a lot of secrets. Secrets are coming out, things long buried away, things that were part of the old structure that's now falling apart. Secrets are coming out into the public. Okay, the flake news is flaky. So you're going to go to the alternative news that speaks reality, or you just have to close your eyes and get a download. In silence, keep thine will be done. Get to meditating and or walking in a forest or having a bath or doing the dishes or going for a walk on the beach. Let your download speak to you. Let the energy come through from your silence. The hamster wheel of the mind quiet. Okay? Secrets coming out. We are going to be working with community from a base of house or home or land or farm or recreation center or whatever it is, park. There's an interesting bunch of young kids getting together. It's actually a movement in Gen Alpha called the Luddites. And the Luddites have the old flip phones. They're going to the park. They're bringing paper, pens, canvases, paints. They're writing poetry. They're speaking with one another. They're bringing their guitars, their harmonicas, their drums. And they're speaking, discussing. They're talking about the issues of the world. They're typewriters. People are buying typewriters. They're getting rid of their phones and they're buying typewriters, and they're starting to grow in their gardens. So we're getting a little bit more of a community-based life. A little bit going backward to go forward. We don't have to give up the AI. We don't have to give up the technology, but use it wisely. Let's get back to community and not be isolated in our homes anymore. Yes, there's a realization breakthrough. Heat realization breakthrough in the near future, a year from now and beyond. This is beautiful. I wouldn't give this up for the world. Ha ha, no pun intended. So, I want you, all of you watching, all of those that will be watching, get meditating, get in touch with yourself. Don't watch the flake news. Start watching either alternative and or speaking with other people of like-minded awareness. You've gone in, you've got your download, you know, use a pendulum, use a dowsing rod, do your tarot cards. There are many forms of divination if you're not a meditator. I'm asking you, I don't know, somebody's also got pain in their teeth. Somebody present has tooth pain on this side, the right side. I suggest you see a dentist. At the same time, you're clenching. Don't clench, wherever you are. Yeah. Oh, pain is terrible. I'm going to give it back to you, but I'm going to say if you want a 33-minute reading, you can. It's 10 minutes, one question. You can get them here today, or you can get a full reading. You go into my description. There's a link tree. It has both a Calendly, it has a Proton email, and it has a PayPal, the ability to pay through PayPal for a 30, 45-minute, and 1-hour reading. They are not inexpensive. The 33-minute readings are here. One question, 10 minutes, either or, however you do it. But the more time you take, the more I get into your deep subconscious stuff to be able to relay back to you the path that you can take. So, realization, getting back to this lovely reading of the world. Heat realization is in the near future. Now, the story for the world and the peoples on it all the entities on it. I have this leather thing here. Sometimes it's difficult to pick it up, but we have test and trial. So we might fall down flat on our faces. We get up, we learn, we do it again. With devotion, we keep going. We do not give up. We never give up, and we never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. Get her done. And there's that card that we started with. The impression. Okay? You're going to be making impressions, and the world will be making impressions upon you. It's a different impression. And here is the harvest. An end and completion to the old world, old ways of being, old ways of thinking, release. But 40, okay? Solution. There's a question mark, but there's also an exclamation point at the wall. So what is behind the wall? A new beginning. So in order to get to the end, for the completion of this epoch, we each need to go in, do our part, become a lighthouse in the world, and just do not take stock in the externalized world. Go in, do your meditation. What downloads you receive, visual, mental, emotional, spiritual, kinesthetic, auditory, write them down and share them amongst your brethren, your sisters within the Soul Light tribe. Those are the people that are working with ascension, the indigos, the crystals, the rainbows, the scouts, the divine partners, the twins, the volunteers, and like all of them. Okay, those that are ascending need to practice this. And yes, the world is bifurcating right now. It's bifurcating into 3 and 4D. And let me explain this a little bit before I get into an oracle card for the world energies for this week. What I mean by there's a Hopi Indian prophecy, and go look it up. It's about maybe 40 years old online, YouTube, whatever have you. And the Hopi prophecy, can I talk today? Probably not. I'm going to try to describe this. I might even give you a drawing to the best of my ability here. Okay, I've got a Sharpie. Let's do it with a Sharpie. So here's a line. So I'm going to describe while I'm talking. So here we have corn and people, and corn and people, and corn. Oops. I'll explain. Okay, and here we have, this is the Hopi Indian prophecy. As I know it, see, don't worry about it. My writing is not the best. Yeah, I do write for a living, but I have an editor. All right, so this is the Hopi Indian prophecy. I hope you can see this. Let me explain it to you. One line is the AI, the robots, the technology. The other line is community, and nature. So let me just put it this way. Oh. So here we have 3D on that kind of static Wall Street kind of, you know, how the Dow Jones goes up and down and whatever have you. That's your 3D. Those are the people that have bought into the mental AI, the externalized world. They don't do any work. Everything helps them. They don't think. They have everything, blah, blah, whatever, that moniker. And then you have the other, where in which we're getting back to nature. We're going simplicity. We're doing simplicity. And there's cornstalk, person, cornstalk, and, you know, the 3 sisters, squash, beans, corn. We're going back to the land. And we're going back to community and connection to spirit. It's a bifurcation, a splitting of dimensions. It's not like another earth or whatever. It's just a different dimensional space, a higher to a lower. The lower is the old, the higher is the new. That's the ascension. Okay, so go look it up online. So I hope you can see that. I don't have the tooth pain. I'm sending out love and light to whomever is. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes. Yes, yes, thank you. So anyway, that is the Hopi problem. My prophecy is not spelled proper. I've forgotten a few letters, so I'm not the greatest speller. Yes, always been on the line. Yes, Stacey, we know that you're a grower, and so am I. But what I'm saying is generally for everyone is to get back to nature. Get back to having your feet on the soil and being in touch with what is real as opposed to just the cell phone, just the AI, and just what is given to you and told to you by the ship and the state. Okay? We have choice. You want to be in 3D? Fine, don't do the work. You want to ascend? You got to do the work. You got to get back to nature. Going in and connecting with the land. As above, so below. All right? So that was the energies of the world where we at right now. I am going to actually ask whomever is present. I'm Nesrin Wisdom Visionary. We're here with the Way Within Divine Messages YouTube channel, and we are going to now go into the energies of a country, district, city, area. I would like someone to kindly give me, or pipe up and kindly give me an area, a city, a district, or a country. So what are we going to be working with this week, people? Also, just to let everyone know, while somebody chooses in the chat, please, or I'm going to do it myself, sip of cold coffee. I am going to talk a little bit about the $33 reading, 1 question, 10 minutes, which we have available only on the lives every week. So if you want a quick reading, great. How you've explained this. No worry. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a long time coming. I've had it in my head for years. I've known for about the last, I'd say since around 2004, actually even before that. I saw a documentary in the 1970s, and then I found it again on YouTube. So, oh, that's a good one. Yes, I've been to Alaska. What a beautiful place. Let's do that. Any particular cards that you would like me to use? I've got 2 decks here that I haven't used yet. I've got the Past Life, and I also have the Viking deck. You can see that. Okay. And then we've got Past Life. So which deck do you want me to use? I'm taking all, whomever wants to say this or that. Clearing for everybody. We're doing some clearing today. Energy work. Whatever you're drawn to. Oh, okay. Fine. Wants me to use the Viking deck. Viking deck it is. You're more than welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, let's do, this is a reverse deck. It's very similar to the Rider-Waite, but it is based on the Viking sagas, Eddas, mythology. Okay, so there's no, you know, if you've seen any of those movies and TV shows and, you know, Thor movies, you will see more of an accurate display of the true Viking tradition 1,000 years ago. And also I am descended of Vikings, being I have Danish blood from the southern part of Denmark. So I am one of those individuals that can bespeak of these things. And also I've been involved with reenactment Viking around the world. This is almost about, what now, 26 years ago? Ooh. 20 to 26 years ago, within that pocket of time. I don't do much of it anymore, yet I own all of this stuff, and I did work for the World UNESCO Heritage Site. There's another private site, it's called Vinland. Anyway, had a great time. It was a lot of fun. All right, we're doing the energies for Alaska at this present moment in time. Alaska, please. All right. The Emperor Within. Okay. Reversed. I'm getting the word GOV, the gov. My nose is itching for some reason, and I'm sweating profusely. So, heat. Oh! Volcanic activity. The earth is angry. Fires. Anger, male. Anger at male. Inwardly, Alaska is angry. It's the inner patriarchal. Oh, my head is just bursting with fire. I'm literally like a flame at the moment. You're going to see me sweat. I'm just picking up. I'm getting the planes, the bush planes going in the water. The best that they could do, but not good enough. There's not enough. People are crying. Let's just say the externalized governmental powers that be are making people quite miserable and depressed here. They're not very positive. There's no positive news coming in concerning Alaska at this time. I'm gonna go further with it. I'm not quite sure what this all means, but yeah, the externalized world is negative, being negative to Alaska. Alaska is struggling with its internal male patriarchal, the fire, the creativity. I'm getting oil, I'm getting mines, I'm getting gold, I'm getting raped, pillage, but the male is raping and pillaging. So here's what you call the female. She's trying hard. She really is trying to be positive, but she's struggling as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Sorry, let me just get this. I'm getting a lot of downloads at the moment. I'll express them in a second to you. Oh, I am sweating. I am sweating. Anybody else sweating over Alaska? Okay. Oh yeah, there are issues there for sure. Ooh, right off the bat, I got that. So energies for, oh, nice. Okay, some decisions to make. I'm going to tell, don't worry, I'm going to reveal. Right off the bat, but I need a story here. Give me a story. I need a story. Perfect. So I'm saying perfect as to the information. A lot of people, oh, wow. I had a vision while I was having a shower prior to getting on here of the trains that go through the mountains from Vancouver, BC. Sorry, no, there's one in Skagway as well, and you've got the ships. But it's how they make their money as they go through the mountains on the trains and the planes and the ships and the tours. It's a place of lovers. It's a place where you can relax and find yourself. Tourism. Honeymooners, people are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, people coming back together, second whatever vows. It bespeaks beauty in Alaska. Also, there's a lot of people that get married and go there and create homesteads as well. Off-gridders. The Queen of Swords. So I'm interpreting this. I'm getting a lot of dizziness with Alaska, meaning it's a little ungrounded in Alaska at this time. The ground being opened up and broken open and exposed. So mining, pipelines, dredging, these kind of things. The Queen of Swords. She's a woman who cuts and slices. She's also the writer. So there's a lot of writers living in Alaska, performers, people who express and speak the history of releasing going on. It's a place of history. It's a place of history, facts, and it's such an ancient historical place. Like we're getting native people that live there. We're getting people that have visited the Russians, and then before that, other peoples from across the seas and from the land, from the north and from the south. We're getting natives coming from the south. We're getting Aboriginals and Inuk people as well migrating. So many different cultures have come to Alaska. So there's a very rich history that is spoken and written about. Okay, that's one of the highlights of Alaska. There has been a movement, I'm getting 2016 for some reason, of building a new foundation for Alaska. What is Alaska? Where is Alaska going? What does Alaska stand for? It's a little dizzy and confused right now. Okay, it hasn't made the decisions, it hasn't gotten clarity. There's a bit of turmoil within its what it's trying to express itself as in the new. The card that I have here, so I don't usually read the numbers of the cards, sorry, the 5 of Wands. It's up, it's downright, but I'm going to read it upright for a second. It's usually victory. In this case, there's been a bit of loss within the Gov. There's been a bit of loss with the world around it. It could be even some economic loss due to the 4 or 5 years we had of down to tourism due to what I call the silliness. I'll leave it there. I don't want to use the C word, but you know what I'm talking about, from 2000 to 2025. But now it's kind of reforming itself, but it needs to. Whatever policies are not victorious within their council, I'm not 100% sure if this is correct, but something's going on here. It's a potential future here. It kind of mixed messages about defeat of something. What is the defeat about? What is the defeat about? The 5 of Wands. It's about an idea. It's about a policy. It's about a way of being. Reversed. It can't move away from its past. So something to do with the land and the gold and the pipelines. I'm getting an oil spill here. Something starting with a V. There's an oil spill from the past. I'm getting the 1970s. There's a lot of controversy with some governmental figures in business with oil. But you're going to leave it there. I want to go further with it. It has stained the land. It has stained the sea. It has stained the economy. Leave it there. Right now, there's news coming to Alaska. Something new is burgeoning. I can't say what it is, but news, something new. Positive news, a breakthrough, a release from the past, a release from the way things were done. Some kind of movement. Again, could be the people, don't know yet. Here we have the Chariot reversed. Not a great card, not in where it is. So let's just say the externalized world putting upon itself on Alaska, meaning I could be no new movement for Alaska at this time. But it's trying. Oh, it's the people are trying. They're trying to create something new within itself, community, individuals. The people are rising. The Gov is kind of falling in a way. The Gov is falling with its policies. Here we have, again, I'm not great with the numbers. Bear with me. I'm a channeler, intuitive, not so much a card reader anymore. So we have the 8 of Swords, and it's reversed. So normally you're not able to kind of find your way out of a situation. Oh, it's 11:22, or rather the average view duration says 11 minutes and 22 seconds. I love it as I say this. The card upright is you can't get yourself out of a mental situation, but it's reversed. So this means the hope of the people is they're going to get out of this heavy mental situation. It's looking positive. They hope, well, there's not a lot of sunshine and health here. There's not a lot of happiness. But having said that, we have a bit of a story. It is community coming together to working together. That is the key. This is part of the story. In some cases, not monetarily, not economic. It looks like it's going to be a bartering system, or it's going to be an exchange system, or people work on the land for so many hours in order to be able to get something. Maybe it's food, or if it's an exchange like eggs or beef or milk or whatever have you. Yes, people are going to be doing this. They're going back to an old way of life. Because whatever's taken over Alaska, there's no other way. There's just no other way. But here's a positive. Here's a positive. There's a new foundation being built. We have younger people, younger male energy rising. So it's the young generation coming into power, and they're emotionally a little bit more in touch with themselves. And they're going to be creating a new economy, and there's where the justice will come. I'm getting it 3 to 11 years down the road. It's the younger generation, the younger males, the young people now are going to be in government, and they're going to be bringing a new economy to Alaska. It's going to take time. Alaska's got a bit of a slog. It's in a rough place right now. 3 to 11 years. All right. The end is positive. Where they're at right now, not easy, but doable. Okay. They're under a lot of heaviness from the influence from externalized ship and state policies. Let's leave it there. I'm just going to get an oracle card for our energies of the world. If anybody wants to kind of put in the comments of the actual video how they found the reading, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you could put in for the next week a choice of city, area, district, and or country for next week. I would really appreciate that. It helps the algorithm when you put comments into this video. Please like and subscribe. Again, it's the algorithm. It's the way that YouTube works. I would greatly appreciate that help right now to grow the channel. Also, hype if you can send it out to your friends and family members so that they could partake of the energies at this time. Let me just put this away and get an oracle deck to... I think I'm going to use the Angel Ask. Just very simply, let's do the Angel Ask like we did the last time, for whatever reason. I've been to Alaska. It's a very beautiful place, but it's also got a lot of ship and state policies that are not exactly what you would call helpful for the current, I would say, economic environment. But they're doing their best. They're working it. They're making it happen. It will not fall through the cracks. It just needs time to rise up and change its face. It will. For the positive, for its own highest and best good. It just needs some time. So I've got the Angel Ask. I've got the rust or orange, reddish orange part of the deck. So this will be the question or the issue at the moment for Alaska. It's a confirmation oracle deck called the Angel Ask Cards. All right. Off the bat. Good. Interesting. Wow. Okay. I'm going with it. I'll let you know in a second. Sorry, it's all to me. I have to wait. Have some patience. I've got the yellow deck now, and I'm getting the timing. Just need one. Whoop. Okay. A year from now. Wow. So I said between 3 and 11 years, so it says a year. Remember, timing is never exact. It is what it is meant to be. It is based upon the people who are interacting within the situation. It can be as fast as they want it. It could be as slow regarding the choice as they want it. I need one card, please. One card, please. Oh, I got 3. I don't need 3. I got 2. Well, we can. Let's see what gives. I'm going to take it as it is. I got 2 cards. So the first card of the situation of Alaska as a confirmation is romance. We also got a romance card as well at the beginning of Alaska. It's a place of romance. It's a romantic state of the United States. People go there to enjoy, to partake of its beauty. It engenders a sense of romantic feeling. There's some aspect of compromise, whatever this means. It means probably, not sure. It's a very interesting card. Compromise. How can you compromise romance? Thank you. I just got the download. People within relationships learning to not be one or the other, meaning not one taketh, not the other taketh, with a lot of pain in between the ears for some reason, that headiness. So people finding balance, compromise within relationships within Alaska in all respects, in all aspects of life, a year from now. So whatever the no is, it says don't stop. So no to what? To the compromise? So don't stop. Not sure what that means. I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to get rid of the no because I don't like yes and no's. I'm going to go with the don't stop. So romance, compromise a year from now. Don't stop. Keep her going. Let's go there. All right. That is the reading for Alaska. So we are now going to take some time. I'm going to talk about the energies that are happening in the world right now and how we can best work with them. I didn't want to go here, but I need to go here. And the reason for going here is because it just hasn't been an easy time. And I'm talking more of the meditative journey, the spiritual journey. So give me a second to gather these cards up, move them off to the side here. What do we got going here? I will pull an oracle card for sure for the energies of all of what we've been talking about. And I'm going to use for this specifically the Isis Oracle. It's the only really good oracle. I have 2 others. I have the Nostradamus and I have the Akashic, but I haven't gotten into them enough yet. So we're just going to go with that. Stacy, how goes everything on your end? How are we doing over on the other end? I'm waiting for some comment from Stacy. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit of connection into what the energies we've come through and what we need to do as a wrap up and then do the oracle card. We've got about A good 40 minutes, but I might not stay on that long. All good. You said all goof. You didn't get the name. This is all goof. I love it. Okay. Sorry, nose is running. Don't know why. Weird. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's still vacation time, so we're low on numbers, but it is what it is. Okay. As I shuffle, while we are going through the shifts and changes throughout the world at this present moment in time, I'm going to say this. We've got governments, we've got powers that be, we've got flake news giving us information, we've got religious entities saying this and that. I want you to go inward and meditate. In silence, keep thine will be done. Carve out some time for yourself. It's necessary. It's the time to go in. The world is having us reflect inwardly about it and about ourselves. You can follow any, I can't, unfortunately, my Patreon is not up, so I don't have my meditations to offer. But take a moment to breathe deeply. At least 3 good deep breaths with kind of a release, like a and then focus yourself between your brow at the third eye. You can use a candle and you can stare at the most bluest part of the candle. After a minute, close your eyes and focus on. And even if the candle disappears and bops around, keep bringing it to that place. And go for a minute. Then do it again and go for 5 minutes. And then do it again, 10, 15, 20. And work your way up to a half hour. And even if the flame, when you start to see different colors and the flame disappears, stay focused. Stay focused here. It's the first meditation called the candle meditation. I teach it. It's about a good 15 minutes long. Unfortunately, you'll have to wait until I post them. But this is something that you can do easily, daily, morning and night for about a good 15 minutes of your time. You can expand it to half hour. But practice the basics of focusing. And in that silent place, eventually, you're going to get a clarity of mind. You may see a pinpoint of light. It could be a guide coming through who wishes to. You don't need to be afraid. You go in, you protect yourself. The highest of the high, the most beloved. All that which is dark and negative, you will not allow in. All that is of light is allowed, and that only, so mote it be, so be it. You can even follow what I say and repeat it. And at the end, you close off. Satnam Namaste and blessed be. When you call it in, you open. When you call it out, you close it off. I need people to meditate right now. I say I need it. It's up to you to do it. But that's what's required right now. And whatever downloads you get, whether they be through dream time, whether they be through awakened conscious connection, write it down, follow through, do what's in the moment. Yesterday is yesterday, tomorrow is tomorrow. You can't influence or partake of either. That's not how you create. How you create is by closing your eyes and going in the now moment to garner a download from source, from your angelic realm, from the ascended masters, from your guides, from your totem animals, from those that have passed on. They're there for you. And by being silent, you call them in. So allow yourself the dignity, the love, and bless me, you're going to be, so much love coming through. Prayer hands at the heart center. Alignment, neck, shoulders. Okay? Chin down. Breathing. You can do it in bed. You can do it sitting up. You can do it Standing if you have to. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that, but some people do it. Okay. I'm passing that off to everybody this week. It's really needed right now. Drawing, painting, journaling, walking, dancing, movement, walking, hiking, anything you can do. Yes. Okay, I feel so good. Just had my eyes closed for like a moment. I send that off to everyone as a blessing. I ask you to reconnect with yourself at this time. Ah. All right, we're going to be doing Oracle card for all the energies at this time. I'm going to sign off early today. Unless anybody else wants a $33 reading Canadian, you can see the PayPal in the description below. 10 minutes, one question. I have time enough to do it before we're finished today if anyone is interested. Okay. If not this week, another week, but they are there for you to take and partake in. And remember, it's cheaper for people in the US at $25 American. You don't put the American in, just put the Canadian in. And or US, UK, it's around 18 pounds or so. Yes, we have inflation here. The poor people in Australia, you have to pay just a little more. But overall, yes, it is fairly inexpensive to have a reading with me for 10 minutes, one question. All right. Oracle card, please, for the energies at this time with the Isis Oracle deck. What it looks like. Okay. And I'm just going to do it one more time. Sorry. It's an upright deck. Oh, we got a card right off the bat. It's called Dark Mysteries. You're going to love this card. This is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Take a look at that. Okay. And the Dark Mysteries, and I'm going to need my trusty magnifying glass. Enter the chamber of the Dark Goddess. Interesting. Very similar to the one that we had last week. Not the same. Similar. Okay. That's the card. And now I'm sorry, I just got to get the book. Give me a second here. One thing I did forget to do is to get the book. All right, get my I'm sweating. Oh, it's from the earlier fire of reading Alaska, the internal energy. So, the Dark Mysteries. Give me a second to look it up. It would be TH, the Dark Mysteries, 194. It's a good book, by the way. I highly suggest it. Give me a moment. Here we go. All right, let's get to reading. This is a culmination oracle card for the energies at this time. The Dark Mysteries. Enter the chamber of the Dark Goddess. The Dark Goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. Did I not make mention of that during Stacy's reading about going into the stank and the stonk? And therein lies the light within the atom, the gift for you. The answer that you're seeking is within the darkness. Letting you know. All right. She holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. I love this. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. Wow. Unbelievable. When the Dark Goddess calls you, it is a life-changing experience. It is not always easy, but the rewards for those brave enough to answer her call and enter her inner chamber are tremendous indeed. The rewards are a life lived more fearlessly, the gift of loving and being just who you are in truth, without having to impress or bow to another out of fear of rejection. Beautiful. It is a more open and expansive way to live, and it attracts the bounty of the Dark Mother. Her gifts of love, opportunity, peace, and prosperity, well being, and wisdom. It takes a strong soul to go through this test and into the liberation it delivers. But you are ready. Dear initiative of light, okay? Dear initiative, this is difficult for me to say. Dear initiate of the light. So it's the soul tribe lights that are coming here for the reading. The dark goddess calls you in to initiation when you have been working on your own shadow, bringing your whole self to light. During such times, we often need help, as shadow work can be uncomfortable, painful, or just quite difficult to undertake, as we are working with unconscious material, trying to bring it into the light of our conscious awareness. Working with the shadow, the parts of us that we have deemed unlovable or parts that seem too marvelous to actually be us, requires courage. Wow. The dark goddess will call you when your own shadow needs healing and integration, when something within is holding you back, when instead, if acknowledged and brought into the light of awareness, it could actually help you to move forward. Often the shadow element that needs integration when the dark goddess is present is power in some form or other. It may be personal power, spiritual power, or your relationship to power that needs to change for you to blossom and for life and its gifts to manifest more abundantly for you. I can attest to that. More often for advanced souls, it actually means surrendering our will into alignment with greater forces of divine will. That is beautifully said. Allowing us to consequently participate in the flow of life, sensing the signs and nudges that lead us toward our greatest manifestation of soul in this lifetime. Often, when we are reclaiming our power and defining for ourselves what it is to be powerful, we are confronted with fears of loss, failure, abandonment, and rejection. It can be painful at times, but accepting and releasing the pain brings such deep relief and happiness to self. It is good to confront these fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risks in growing anyway. This is what lies, this is what Isis, as the dark goddess, teaches us, not to be afraid to go into the dark places and difficult feelings within. They may seem ugly at first, yet if we allow ourselves to go there with some conscious awareness in place, we can release that. These parts of us just need love and acceptance. And those parts that we once reviled, were opposed to, often blossom and turn into our greatest assets in a more conscious, helpful version of ourselves! Exclamation point. We need radical trust to do the inner work and to take her initiation. The dark goddess will support and nurture you through her tests as she guides you to receive the gift of more of yourself. No longer shackled in fear and hidden away, but ready to be in the world with brightness and vigor, meaning enthusiasm. That was beautiful, by the way. I'm going to do the closing circle early today, unless anybody else wants a $33 10-minute one question reading. This was our oracle card. Beautiful. It really is. Gorgeous artwork. It's by Alana Fairchild, I think. I'll have to post it. I'll post it below in the timestamps. So to all those that have come, those that were here, I wish to thank you for coming today. Without you, these videos could not be possible. So that's it for this week. Let's do the closing. All right. So if anybody wants to join me, that's great. If not, you know now how to do this. To the highest of the high, the most beloved, the ascended masters, the angelic realm, the guides, those that have passed on, and our ancestors, and those totem animals, and those animals that have passed on. I thank thee for coming today within the realm in which we live from other realms to guide us, to give us clarity, understanding, and hope within a time of confusion without answers, that we seek readily within the now with closed eyes and prayer hands. I'm sending to you light and love, that you may find within a calm moment as I send you light and love and peace. So mote it be, so be it. Satnam, Namaste, and blessed be. All that is dark and ungrounded, I ask to leave to be burned off by solar deity or wherever else it needs to go next. And that which is of life remain, of light remain, of wholesomeness, connectivity, and wisdom and healing remain. Satnam, Namaste. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do the Song of Leaving. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you shine your way on, shine your way on. Shine your way on. Namaste and blessed be. Please cover your eyes. Extra work done today for a reason. And release. Thank you so much for joining us today here on The Way Within Divine Messages. I am Nesrin Wisdom Visionary, and I wish you an amazing week. Please remember to like, to subscribe, to hype, and place in comments how you found the video and or a country, area, city, district for next week. And yeah, we'll see you again.